Hello again and welcome. In response to quite a few questions I get on the subject of reshaping gouges, I decided to do a video which hopefully will help some of you out. And it is not a daunting task, it's quite a simple task if a few basic steps are adhered to. Now the method I use is one that I saw Robbie the Woodturner use many years ago and have used that ever since. Now I use the Hope Cryo double-ended gouges, and they come from the manufacturer with a fingernail grind on one end and a straight over grind on the other. I've actually reshaped my bowl gouges, but my spindle gouge still has a straight over grind on one side, so it's an ideal opportunity to show you the method I use to regrind it with a fingernail grind and swept back wings. And I use the one-way system with the vary grind jig and 8-inch wheels on my grinder. Now everybody's setup is going to be slightly different and a few modifications might be needed to achieve the same results, but the first initial stage will be the same whatever system you've got. So without further ado, I'll change the camera angle now and we'll have a look at my method of reshaping a spindle gouge. So this is the grind we're going for, a fingernail grind with swept back wings. I use a 35-degree bevel, that's what I prefer. The angle of the bevel is not important with regards to this process. And this is the current straight over grind, again around the 35-degree angle. So we want to turn that into that. My setup, as I explained, what you need to begin with is just your grinding table, a grinding platform rather, and what we're going to do is to replicate that shape by doing the following. Put the flute on the table upside down, turn on your grinder and start to get the shape that you're looking for. Now this obviously will create flats, but this is the whole point of the exercise. So turn your grinder on and start, and keep looking. Okay, so what I've done now, I've established the, I don't know if it'll pick it up on there, that's it, the flat spot there and the fingernail grind. Now I'm going to put it into my vary grind jig at the usual angle that I do all my gouges at, and we'll start to form an edge. When you can't see any shiny metal on that profile, then you've got your edge. So now I've got the gouge in my vary grind jig and the basket is the correct distance from the wheel to give me the bevel angle that I'm looking for. Now it is merely a case of grinding away until you see no reflection on that edge, which means you've got a surface. You can go back as far as you like, or you can stop before you get, I like to go to sort of 90 degrees to the wheel, and that gives me a nice swept back wing. So that's basically all you have to do. I tend to do one side at a time. I won't bore you with the whole process. And don't forget, periodically, just dip the edge of the gouge into some water so that you don't glue the steel. And this is especially necessary when using an oxide wheel, because they do generate more heat than the CBNs. So I'll carry on now and get that down to an edge, and then we'll come back when that's done. Okay, there's no reflection now on that edge, and one final pass now just to make it nice and uniform. And there we have it. Nice swept-back wings, nice profile, and no dip in the wing. Just a nice gentle curvature to the nose. Okay, so that's the job done. All in all, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes from start to finish. And the reason I use that method of putting the flute flat to the table is that enables me to rock it slightly and to get exactly the right shape that I'm looking for my gouge. Everybody will have different preferences, but it's a very good way and an accurate way of getting what you want. And then you just work to those flats until they are flats no more, but a sharp, keen edge. During normal sharpening, when you're not reprofiling, just putting an edge back on your tool, over a period of time, it's quite possible for it to get misshapen, and you will either get a dip or a hump on your wings. And again, using that method of flat to the table and just obtaining that sort of end-on profile you're looking for, and then you've got the flats to work to again to re-establish the exact shape that you're looking for. Okay, well, thanks very much indeed for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Cheers now.